What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, take your left hand, put it to your right shoulder, pull it down to your left hip, and buckle yourself in, because September is coming. Now, I'm excited. You guys should be excited as well, because there is a lot to talk about. And all the events that are coming in September is what we've been waiting for since we got the announcement of the whole joining of timeline situation that will be happening to both global and Japan. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing all of it. So this is probably one of the best events that has ever happened to global. It is a lot, and hopefully you guys have been preparing those gemmies or that bank account, as there's a lot coming. So as you guys can see on screen, we are here over on the global side of the game, and we have the information of the new Sugo Fest that will be coming with Legend Bonney. So the Kizuna category has ended, and we now have all this supernova information, and there's a lot of Sugos coming within the next sort of month. I think within like a 2-month period, we get like 8 Sugos or something like that. So just be mindful, there is a lot coming, and we are going to discuss it today. So if we have a quick look over here, we have the new Supernova Sugo Fest. So with the Supernova Sugo Fest, it is a pretty juicy Sugo Fest, but it is a complete bait. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, do not summon on this. Bonney is an amazing character, and we will touch on what she actually does, but don't summon, as this particular banner is just a straight up bait. Now, it is 10%, and it does come with a new X-Drake, as well as a new Apu, and basically all of those supernovas are coming as regular rare recruits, and we'll discuss what they do later on down the track. But the big prize is actually Bonney. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this particular Sugo Fest, now it will be releasing as soon as the maintenance is done, once the 11.0 update does arrive, but it goes for 3 parts, and there is one big downside to this particular Sugo Fest that I do actually want to talk about. So if we have a look here, there is 3 parts here. The Sugo Fest starts as soon as the maintenance ends, and it goes until September 29th. Now, this Sugo Fest is still going when the Onigashima trio actually debut, and will go for a little bit longer through their actual particular banners. So there are 3 parts, and there are a bunch of legends on this particular banner. The first multi is 30 gems on all parts. Then the 2nd, 4th, 5th, 8th, 9th, 11th, 12th, 14th, 15th, 17th, 18th. Like, look how many steps there are. It's just bullshit. It's just a Sugo Fest all rate boosted character. Now, this step is absolutely dookie. Like, it absolutely sucks. The 3rd, 6th, 13th, 16th, 24th, and 28th pool is a Sugo Fest character. 7th pool is a recommended character, which is kind of cool. But, like, 7 multis to, like, get one of the new batch is just absurd. 10th and 20th is a limited pool, and then the 30th is guaranteed to be with Bonney. If you go to the 30th multi here, you are you're a bigger glue eater than I am if you go to 30 multis here. Like, that's absolutely bonkers. There are a bunch of boosted units. If you guys want to check them out, obviously just go into the information of this Sugo Fest in-game. We're going to have a quick talk about what Bonney actually does. So, what Bonney actually does is she is an int-based captain, 5 times captain if they have a recovery orb, 4.5 otherwise. Boosts the attack of all other characters by 3.75 and makes recovery orbs beneficial for all characters, which is pretty good. Like I was saying, Bonney is a really good character. Characters attack with type advantage as well will gain a recovery orb after they attack. So very similar to Zoro and Luffy, the Wano character, dual unit, who give you a Wano orb when you attack with color affinity. This Bonney will give you a recovery orb. Her limit break will reduce her own special charge by 10 turns when it is rewinds, and reduce silence duration by 10 turns. So in one, just in one limit break, she removes special rewind and special reverse on herself, which is great. And then as a sailor, she makes all recovery orbs beneficial to all characters. Her special though, and this is what makes her so juicy as a int unit, as she has hunger. She's the one of the only int units that actually has hunger, as well as having a very good special, and does something that no other character can actually do. She reduces slot bind and silence by 10 turns, reduces special cooldown of all characters by 1 turn, reduces defense of all enemies by 100% for 1 turn, and changes empty and block and badly mobs into recovery, and then boosts the attack of in characters by 2.5, and then locks the chain multiplier depending on how many recovery orbs you've used with normal attacks. 0 to 7 orbs, she's a 3 times chain lock. 8 to 14, she's a 3.25, and 15 plus, she's a 3.5. So very similar to Akainu versus Akainu, she has that chain lock mechanic. She goes down to 12 turns with her limit break expansion, 13 turns otherwise. She also has a super type where she needs any of the supernovas on the crew excluding supports, obviously. She's going to change all orbs into recovery orbs, reduces Sailor Despair by 3 turns, and reduces own cooldown by 1 turn, transforms all int characters into super int characters. So, very, very strong unit, but again, she pops up in a lot of banners in September. She's on part 1 of the Onigashima trio, and I just try and pick her up a little bit later down the track. So, that's Bonney, and that's her Sugo Fest. Very, very good legend. But besides that, there's really nothing else that we really need to talk about. If we scroll down past this sort of stuff, we are getting a gem sale for the pre-anniversary, I should say. For you whales out there, I would probably stockpile these, as they are going to be good value for the September incoming. But there are, if we get the gem sales that Japan had, there are going to be way better gem sales on the horizon, but I just can't guarantee that there are going to be that. So if you are a huge whale, or an ErKa, as I like to call us, I'd actually pick up these gem sales and just try and hang on to them for the Onigashima trio, as well as think something like Ace and Sabo, as well as Whitebeard and Shanks. So that is something to note as well. Now, the big thing I didn't actually mention in the 11.0 update is this particular thing right here. And this is something that all players should consider. Like, all players should consider this. So, there is a login pack. So, if you guys play Dokkan, you guys will understand what this actually is. It's basically a login pack that you guys can get. And you can get up to 54 or 109 rainbow gems throughout the period of the login. So, the prices are obviously going to vary depending on where you guys actually live. But you can get up to basically 109 rainbow gems, or 54 for the cheaper one. Even free-to-play players, I'd look at getting this, because the cheap one's only like $6 or something like that. Provided you're like not stealing your mum's credit card or something like that. These are the best value gem packs that you will ever find. So, consider actually picking these up. If you guys spend a little bit of money on the game, I'd highly recommend picking up at least the 54 gem sales. But there is the 109 one, which is just going to be way better in the long run. If you can pick up both, but like, this is just such good value. And I'm actually so excited for this to come. You can continuously replenish it every single month as well, so you don't have to just buy it one time and it's GG. That's the 109 gem one, sorry. The 54 gems you can only buy once. Once you buy it, it is gone for good, but you can get the 109 gems as many times, well, as many months as you'd like to keep replenishing that. Moving down now, we have a new event that will be coming out. It is the bickering cooperation of Barto and Cavendish. And with this particular event comes the new system when it comes to the free-to-play characters. So, everyone likes to complain about how much limit break expansion costs, how much limit breaking costs. And so Bandai has gone, don't worry, boys, we got you. But they don't got us. All they did was add free-to-play crystals, very similar to the arena characters. And they just do it for small shards, medium shards, big shards. So basically what Bandai said, they're basically just gone like this. And they have just decided to max out free-to-play players. So basically you have to play the game more, but you can still hang on to your limit break crystals. So it's kind of hit or miss depending on what kind of player you are. But if you're like me and like you get down to that last orb and it just will not drop, like I just don't finish them, to be honest. Like I have lots of free-to-play characters sitting at like level 18, 19 limit break. And look, it just is what it is. And honestly, I don't really care. So, Cavendish and Barto are here from Dressrosa. You can get a whole bunch of points and great rewards, apparently. We will talk about this particular quest in a second. Because there is something that is really, really big that we need to talk about. So this is the new limit break style as they're talking about. You get the fragments and the crystals, not only the orbs like they used to do it. So basically you can completely limit break the character for free, which is great, provided you have the stamina. But again, it just makes you grind that little bit harder. So it makes speed teams a little bit more valuable. There are going to be Chopper Man rewards, so you can get your hands on a red ticket, which is awesome. You can get some meat, some rainbow gems, and obviously the gilding crystals for both Barto and Cavendish. Basically, it's like that event where you bring particular characters. This is the list for the characters there. It's basically built around Bonney and the new batch, the X-Drake, the Basil Hawkins, and the Scratch Manapoo. And you can just basically build up your points to get the Chopper Man missions done a little bit quicker. We've already seen this on Global, but it's just this part here is the where is it? The new part. This particular part here is really the new thing that we need to talk about. But let's move on to the actual information now. The actual celebration of the long voyage. And this is where things get really, really juicy. So, around September 7th is when we are going to get the countdown to the anniversary, or countdown to the Onigashima trio. And they're going to give us 100 free rare recruits. 100. It's 10 free multis. That's insane. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Then, they are going to give us 1 free multi on the Onigashima banner, as you can see here. 1 free try at a 10 plus rare recruit chance of a Super Suga Fest exclusive. So part 1 has all 3 Onigashima trio, as well as Roger and Odin. So you will have a chance to get a Super Suga Fest character. This does not mean it's guaranteed. It just means you have a chance. Very similar to like this. You have a chance of getting Sugos. It's just a chance, not guaranteed. So don't get that mistaken. Bunch of free multis. We always love to see it. During the Sugo Fest, we will be able to get all of that, which is really, really nice. Now, there will be a draw entry for the bickering cooperation. If you beat it 10 times, you can go in for A and B, and then there's a bunch of rewards for that as well. So, there will be the Treasure Cruise drawing as well. That's basically if you just complete the events. To get this done in these drawing events, I'm pretty sure that you actually have to do stuff like 30 runs of treasure map, 80, something like 80 Pirate Rumble matches. I actually have it up on Discord here. I'm not sure if it's actually this particular one. The Treasure Cruise drawing. No, so this is just if you actually go into the Treasure Cruise. It's just explaining what the prizes are for doing this stuff that is up here. So if you do 10 runs of the 8-star, 10 runs of the 4-star, you will go into A and B for 50 winners to get 100 rainbow gems. And basically, it's just free stuff. If you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't, you don't. Look, it is what it is. Moving down now, we have the Transponder Snails from September 6th to September 29th. The first period, you'll get a 50% chance of getting a meat replenishment. Now, this is really good because we'll have the update where you can stockpile these meats. It's not like the old system where it just replenishes your stamina. This will actually stockpile into your meat storage, and that way you can actually build up a lot more. My hair is all over the place. I need a haircut. Shut up. Leave me alone. But it will actually go into your meat storage, and you can use them at your own preference. And then during period 2, you can actually get some rainbow gems. And when I was playing this on Japan, these rainbow gem drops is actually pretty likely, and you can get like 5 at a time, which is actually really, really good. So the meat's between September 6th to September 19th, and then the rainbow gems is for 10 days after that. We have a super login bonus as well. This is a really, really good event. We get 80 free rainbow gems, as well as a bunch of meats, some red tickets, some rumble scrolls, some stamina pots, some meats, some feasts. We've got some manuals here. We've got some limit break potential pots as well, which is really, really good. And then finally, between September 7th to October 12th, massive, massive event. Absolutely huge. We will have the ship, the 1000 Sunny boosted. Period 1 will be September 7th to September 11th, where we get 3 times XP and belly drop. So make sure to take advantage of that if you are for grinding levels. September 11th to September 18th will boost the special gauge to max. Now, this is around the time just before the treasure map, I'm pretty sure. And then the September 18th to October 12th reduces special charge by 5 times at the start of the quest. And this will be when treasure map's on. So, very, very good ship. Make sure to be using it throughout this event, no matter what. We also get a 100% chance to special level up, which is really, really nice. With the new manual quest that will be coming out, I did make a video on the update 11. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to check out that video. This is really, really good because you have a chance to actually farm up those manuals. And 100% chance to special level up means you can get a lot of characters to max special. You're not going to be wasting too many resources, and it's going to be a very, very good time. Finally, we have bonus rare recruits. That's kind of just like whatever. That really doesn't matter too much. So this is all the information about the campaign that will be going from like September 7th to the October 12th. It will basically cover the Onigashima trio, the Bonney stuff. It will cover Ace Sabo. It will cover Whitebeard and Shanks, all the way basically up to the Mugiwara Treasure Map Sugo Fest that includes the Germa Sanji. So that's the information on celebrating the long voyage. And then there's a bunch of missions. Now this is the cool stuff. This stuff here is really, really cool. Basically, we get a bunch of rewards just by completing missions. So if you complete the Barto Cav event 30 times, you are going to get what do you get? So if I bring up the Discord over here, if you beat the bickering competition 30 times, shout out to our Discord, link will be in the description, make sure to come and join that. If you're looking for a Pirate Alliance, hit up the Pirate Alliance tab as well. That's another thing that will be coming with the update, so if you guys are still looking for a home, make sure to head over to the Discord. There's a lot of information, a lot of cool people over there. Shout out to my boys in Discord, you guys know who you are, I appreciate the hell out of you guys. So if you complete it 30 times after the maintenance, you will be able to get Sugofest tickets. So basically, you just get yourself a legend ticket. It actually states that up the top here if you guys want to check that out. You get a legend ticket for completing this. Now, obviously, there's already Chopper Man missions as well for this sort of stuff. So that's going to be in your best interest as well. You can get completing 80 Pirate Rumble matches. You'll get another legend ticket. And look, it's from September 9th until October 12th. So, like, that's really, really good. Wins and losses count, so don't stress if you lose. You can still get the rewards. The 30 quest insignias, gold into Onigashima. I'm pretty sure this is against Big Mom versus Kaido. Or Big Mom and Kaido. There's a free-to-play duel unit that does come out. And I'll actually see if I can bring that character up in a second. But if you complete it 30 times, which you definitely want to do anyway, because you actually get a tablet for the last tap, which is very, very valuable. There's only been one in the game. Make sure to farm up that event. Get your hands on the Big Mom and Kaido free-to-play duel unit. They are quite decent, as well as you guys getting a lot of very, very good rewards. As you can see, if you do 30 battles on the treasure map Koala, you can get a legend ticket as well. And then finally, if you do 30 boss clears on the Kuja Clash Kizuna, which will feature Ace Sabo as well. So a lot of really, really, really cool stuff coming over here on the global side of the game. And you guys can basically just get your hands on a lot of red tickets. And then obviously the banner is just going to be absolutely insane. If you have a look here, we can actually see when all of these events are actually going to go live. So September 11th will be the date of the banner. So the Onigashima Trio will be coming on the 11th of September. So notch that one down in your diaries, boys, and girls, because that is going to be a massive, massive date. We are going to be getting the, treasure map on the 18th of September, which is going to be pretty cool. And then we get Kizuna on the 25th. Now, I'm pretty sure, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that when we get the... Yeah, September 11th, because that's when the Rainbow Gems sales end as well. That's usually when you can sort of tell these banners are actually coming. But yeah, the last thing we're going to talk about is go all the way to the top. There's just so much to talk about, man. I've been going really fast, so I do apologize about that. I did tell you guys to box yourself in at the start of the video because this video is going to go for a little while. I'm just going to bring up Kaido Big Mom while we do that. And yeah, let's have a chat about the Go All the Way to the Top campaign. So this will go from the 11th of, well, basically the maintenance until 31st of December. So basically to New Year's. There will be 2 types of free 10 plus within the event period. You'll have a free try of each of the 2 types of Rare Recruit. The first one where they'll all be 4-star or better. And in the second one, all wanted posters will be Sugofest exclusives. So that's pretty cool as well. There will be requests from the Chopper Man missions, where you can get a whole bunch of nice rewards here as well. You get tablet sets, gilding keys, legend, limited rare, limited pool legends, legend tickets, 4 stars, exchange currency rates, memorial turkeys, Almighty manuals, rainbow gems, cotton candy. The list goes on and on and on, and you guys will just have so much stuff to farm. There's going to be so much good stuff coming to the game, and it's going to be really, really nice. Now, if we head back over to this particular page right here, we can have a look at this particular unit, which is Kaido and Big Mom, the worst alliance ever. So this particular unit is a free-to-play unit, and this is what they were talking about with the insignias. This particular character is a powerhouse-driven, both a strength-dex powerhouse-driven character. And if we scroll down here, we can have a look at what their captain ability does and whatnot. But this particular character, if you guys farm up the event, you can, I think you have to do it like 50 times or 100 times. You actually get a gold tablet. What that means is it's a guaranteed tablet, and it is only for the final tap. Now, these have not come back since the release of Final Tap, and it's a bit of a shame, but I will reiterate this to you guys again. I'm going to look you straight in the eyes when I do this. Little Timmy, do not chase level 5 Final Tap. Do not do it. It is not worth it. Save your pennies for the other banners. We have characters like the Onigashima Trio, Ace Sabo, Whitebeard, and Shanks. If you guys haven't checked out those characters, make sure to check out the channel. I've done showcases on all of them. They're all fantastic characters, and they are way worth having one copy of each than having a level 5 of just one of the Onigashima Trio. My recommendation for these particular banners that will be coming, you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to do it. It is totally up to you guys. But when it comes to the Onigashima Trio, the most valuable character, in my opinion, is Law. He has seen the most play. He's the best for the Super Boss when it comes to the Kizuna. And yeah, well, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. There was a lot to go through, and I do apologize for the absolute speed of this particular video. But hopefully it gives you guys a little bit of an idea of what we are going to be expecting in September. Lots of gems, lots of red tickets, lots of rewards. Get keen, get pumped, because we are in for a big one. The final thing I want to talk about is, don't forget to do this survey. It's really good feedback, and if you are going to do it, don't be a dick. Just give constructive criticism, because this is our way, or one of our ways, of actually talking to the producers and getting them to do all the things that piss us off, okay? So, like I said, don't be a dick, just do the survey, be honest, be constructive, and that's going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel as well, hit that big red subscribe button as well. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!